Welcome to the 5th Lagos State Real Estate Conference event. The theme of this conference is Reimaging Lagos State through sustainable housing development.
Real estate is not just about structure. It's a cornerstone of any economy. It's indeed a driver of social equality.
The issues are going to be discussed today. There are going to be a lot of speakers, and they will speak on how developers should build suitable properties suitable for the 21st century. So we're looking forward to it. Do stay tuned. I remain Godwin Okri.
I'm going to be interviewing developers today to talk about the Lagos housing crisis and the shortage of housing in Lagos. Then we're going to talk about the high rate of properties in Lagos. My name is Choma Jennifer.
You heard Choma, and just like her, I am also here to observe and take note of the key points which will be discussed today, which will border on the expensive housing rates in Lagos State. Everything that has to do with real estate management in Lagos State will be discussed in here today. Stay tuned as you follow us on the Okri Property Show.
The event's about to start, so I'm told that the governor is on his way. Look, I'm looking forward to the event today. I'm looking forward to the speakers, how they would address the key issues here in Nigeria, notably affordability of homes, shortage of homes, and the development of the buy-to-let market. Diaspora would like to see how mortgages could be made available for first-time buyers. These are key issues that I hope is going to be addressed in this conference today.
Good morning, everyone. It is with immense pleasure and a sense of responsibility that I warmly welcome you all to the 5th edition of the Lagos Real Estate Marketplace Conference and Exhibitions.
Annual platform for us to dissect, reevaluate, disagree, and agree on mutual policy and regulatory matters. The theme of this year's conference, Reimagine Lagos Landscape, the critical role of regulations in sustainable real estate development, will be a test for all operators and regulators to reshape and scale up roles and responsibility where necessary. Lagos is a city of boundless energy and opportunities, a melting pot of cultures and hub for innovation and commerce. However, it is also a city grappling with the challenges of rapid urbanization, housing deficits, and environmental vulnerabilities.
Today's gathering is not just another meeting, but an assembly of experts and stakeholders dedicated to shaping the future of Lagos' urban landscape. This conference therefore provides a platform for cross-sectoral dialogue aimed at driving actionable solutions to these pressing issues. Industry leaders, policymakers, investors, stakeholders, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to deliberate and encourage one another, let us remember that the choices we make here will shape not only the physical landscape of Lagos, but also the quality of life for its people and the city's legacy for future generations to come. Thank you very much. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, àjùmọ̀ṣe gbogbo wa ni.
I had the opportunity to start Ilubiri project, the reclamation, because it was another heterogeneous place. Everybody in Lagos, at some point when you used to pass that place, it was always full of stench, smelling. But now, if you go to Ilubiri, you will feel good and you will drive along that process. So for me, I am giving this goodwill message just to show appreciation to Lagos State, to show appreciation to officials of Lagos State, and particularly Governor Sanwo-Olu. Please, on standing again, give him another resounding round of applause. He's giving a lot of encouragement to a lot of young people. May God bless you and bless Lagos State. Thank you very much.
Over the past 25 years, Lagos has made a significant infrastructural strides, including the bus rapid transit system and the Lagos Blue Line Rail. Such innovations, which is only found in Lagos, enhance the quality of life and exemplify the potential of forward-thinking urban planning. We commend Lagos for that, for leading. So reimaging Lagos landscape, as stated, requires maximizing limited land resources through innovative real estate development. Policies encouraging vertical development such as multi-story housing should be expanded for optimal land use. Sustainability in real estate must prioritize eco-friendly materials, people-centered designs, and equitable solutions to meet current needs without compromising the future. Nigeria's urban population has surged, growing annually by 4.1%, with over 52% now living in cities. By 2050, this is projected to reach like 70%, making Nigeria the world's third most populous country. This rapid growth presents significant challenges, with 58% of urban residents living in slums and housing deficit of about 16 to 18 million units. So infrastructure and secure land tenure are also inadequate. To address this, the National Urban Development Policy, which is pending at the Federal Executive Council approval, provides a strategic framework for sustainable urban growth. Its vision is to transform Nigerian cities into prosperous, resilient, and inclusive urban spaces. Your Excellency, achieving this vision demands innovative, high-density urban development, safeguarding agricultural land, and adopting integrated, evidence-based policies, just like we found in Lagos. Over the past 14 months, our ministry has advanced housing and urban development with visible, impactful progress nationwide. The Renewed Hope Cities and Estates program includes 14 active construction sites with over 10,000 housing units currently on ground. 12 estates with 250 housing units each are under construction in 12 states, including the one that we are about to start in Lagos. Additionally, major cities in FCT, Lagos, and Kano, we aim to develop the Renewed Hope Cities. So significant progress have been made with many units nearing completion. For instance, the 1,000 housing units of the 3,000 units in Abuja are set for commissioning by January 2025. This program has created over 250,000 jobs directly and indirectly for skilled and unskilled workers, demonstrating the sector's potential as a driver of economic growth. We have also introduced accessible home ownership options, including the NHF mortgage loans, the rent-to-own schemes, and the mortgage offtake on innovative, plus also the innovative online portal allowing seamless application and tracking. Over 47,000 Nigerians have created accounts on this, with over 1,000 have started paying has paid applications to date. Lagos as state has been a key partner. I commend the Lagos state government for its contributions to the renewed Hope City project, funded by the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria at Ibeju Lekki, that the Lagos state government has provided the land to a developer. And hopefully, Mr. President will be the one himself to do the groundbreaking anytime soon. Distinguished guests, the future of Nigerian real estate sector depends on the actions we take today. Let us innovate, think beyond the convention, and also build eco-friendly, affordable housing and sustainable, inclusive cities. Together, we can achieve the real estate sector that meets the needs of today, while also securing the future of generations to come. Thank you, and may God bless you all. Thank you.
Reimaging Lagos landscape and ensuring a sustainable real estate development practice. You see that the topic and the conversations today and tomorrow are not only apt, they truly reflect the challenges and the opportunity that we have in the state. It reflects the real dynamic innovativeness and the competitiveness of Lagos, the resilience of Lagos, the can-do spirit of Lagos, and the possibilities that we all can birth when we think together, when we work together, and when we activate conversations together. Sustainability is no longer a limited environmental conversation. I think it's about creating an ecosystem that supports economic growth, that ensures there's social inclusivity, and that will ensure that it achieves an ecological balance. All of these terminologies are not just being used loosely. And I think every great speaker that have come out here this morning into the afternoon has spoken in one form or the other. And that's why we're here, to ensure that the strength of our diversity is in the originality and the appreciation that we can use Lagos as a real testing board to develop our country, to develop our nation into an enviable position that all of us, no matter where you come from, no matter your background, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your religion, you can strive, you can do well, and you can get to the pinnacle of whatever you choose for yourself. And that's what we're seeing. But the point to take note of is the fact that they are willing, the National Assembly, they are willing to bring about regulations, to bring about processes, institutions that can further help develop this sector, not only in Lagos, not only in Kano that you have said, but almost in every part of the country. And we believe that it's important that they are here to also listen to you as practitioners, as professionals in that sector. And the last one, which is a smart urban planning, is also what Dr. Babatunde has talked about. How well do we want to regenerate our major cities? We had a huge fire outbreak in Dosumu, and we're not in a hurry to rebuild because it's an opportunity for us to regenerate. We've taken the entire stretch of Pelewura Market. We've taken the entire stretch of Gorodo Market, Mobadeje Market, because it's an opportunity for us to do complete regeneration. Kabesi, White Cap Chiefs, I'm sure you've seen it. You know that the regeneration of Lagos Island will happen in your time. The regeneration and the rebirth of Lagos Island, you will see it in your own time. And that's what we're doing in a meticulous means. The Suri Senator is from that neighborhood. The regeneration, so we're not about displacing people. We're about ensuring that we can use our land spaces very well. We can regenerate for today and for the generations that are coming behind us. In Lagos Island today now, we've just given approvals to rebuild another 9-8 internal roads from Ojogiwa to the extension of Adeniji Adele all the way to Igadugoron. The Jankara and the Bombata market that we're doing there, we're going to its complete regeneration. That's how it happens. They're just showing me today Thank you. They're just showing me today the drainage that would completed, that would take the entire swamp water from the outskirts of outer marina, that would take it into the lagoon. We just opened the full drainage today. That's the only way we can make this city safe and secure for ourselves. We believe that together we can truly build a real estate system that works for everyone. We believe that together we can develop a workable ecosystem that will make Lagos not just a signature of our country, but will make it an enviable city that all of us will be proud of. And so let us go out there. Let us engage ourselves. Let us come out with solutions and with conversations that will make Lagos the truly envisioned greater African model city that we keep talking about. Thank you very much.
The development is very well good, especially where you have the Eco-Atlantic is booming. And we are trying to invest in Eco-Atlantic. We are bringing investor and to call the Nigerian who is living abroad. And of course, all Lagos State is good to live inside. Thank you.
NHF, the maximum is less than 15 million. What can that buy for first-time buyers?
Yes, at the moment, I am very much aware that government is putting a lot to reveal the figure. You know, all these things has to do with inflation and where the country is. At the point where they were doing 15, that was the situation at that point in time. But all the reason for this meeting,
30% of your income should be able to take care of your mortgage. And if you are able to achieve that, then the property becomes affordable for you.
It cannot be affordable like that. So which is one of the reasons why we have the issues. So I don't think it's the affordability we should be thinking about. We should think about how can people get resources. I travel a lot. Global houses are not cheap, but the government has introduced opportunities where people can access funding for housing. So young developers don't try to make their housing affordable and cut corners. Rather, let us think holistically. How can funding be available so that everybody can own a house?
Good, decent housing, decent accommodation is no longer as affordable as it used to be. So if they can increase that to like 100 million and then have the buyer come up with the fraction of whatever, I think that should. But
you're saying the minimum is 50 million now.
Right now, from the information I have, Federal Mortgage Bank does 50 million in funding. I mean, on the deal that we're on. So if they can increase that, I think it's going to make mortgage more attractive to people.
You know what the economy is saying right now. You cannot really guarantee, it being affordable. The only thing we can do now is probably make it more flexible in terms of payment. Then again, partner with mortgage organizations and all that to make it easier. So you spread your payment for a long time, 5 years, 10, it's possible 20 years, but really costs, you can't, don't forget the developers also were in this nation.
Yes.
This is my third year of being in Laswera. We don't need them. We also need them to implement the premises and the policies in their head. That's all that matters. Because if I'm sure in the next 6 months, everything discussed here will be implemented, I'm prepared to go to the bank. I'm prepared to go to international bodies to get money and to start a project. But if everything that is said here, it's media, it's paparazzi, it's not a process, then I just say, it's not sustainable.
Brilliant.
Benin, I would say, when you say this, people may want to say, oh, it's cheap. But Benin is one of the cheapest places to have properties. Okay. So housing in Benin is very affordable. Very, very affordable. But what people are scared of is like we have on Monile here.
Okay.
In Benin, we call them Youth Development Association. But with help of some persons like us who are into real estate business, so we'll get there, whereby you have no fear. Like the immediate past government of Edo State put in place committee to deal with land grabbers.
Yeah.
So you have no fear in Benin as we speak now concerning land issues.
I think the major challenges is getting the shaft from the original. So once that can be solved, everything will be okay. Like they were saying, one of the panelists was saying that they got 2 sea of holes. How did that happen? So it's because there's shafts among the originals. So once that can be solved, everything will become easy.
The government do not do their part in regulating or monitoring the building projects, some of these plans. They give out these building permits, but they do not have bodies on ground to actually go and inspect to make sure the job is being done the way the approval has been stated.
Please, I'm appealing to real estate people. The lives of people are in danger. You shouldn't do anything substandard. Please, I'm appealing to them. Being a developer is a big deal already.
Yes.
Why should you do this?
Yes.
I really love Nigeria. You know what? The young adults, I love you guys. The president of Nigeria loves you. That is why people like us are working behind to make sure this housing for all includes the Nigerian young adults, graduates, so that when they have a house, they'll be able to take care of their parents. You see what I mean?
If you come to the Ministry of Housing to make inquiries about investing or buying Lagos State properties, you'll be well informed and be given options tailored to suit your finances.
So
and
you're
if you
saying-
cannot pay a one-off payment, we have mortgage facilities for that to cover that as well too, which is the Commissioner of Housing's forte.
This creates awareness because not many people know that. You know, I'm grateful that you've raised that. And you're saying first-time buyers have hope.
Yes, they do. They have a lot of hope. Yes, and Lagos is the place to be. Please come to Lagos, invest in Lagos, partner with Lagos State, and you will not regret coming to Lagos to partner with us. Thank you very much.
The OK Property Show.
Show. Brought to you by Menvo Homes Limited. The Okri Property Show.